Hello and welcome to SML The Breakdown. I'm Primetime 000, your host, and my goal of this show is to lend a helping hand. Not to make people feel bad about themselves, but to kind of play the role of a Madden doctor, so to speak. So to play that role, I watch countless hours of tape on specific SML members and try to diagnose what their biggest problem may be. I don't list a bunch of problems. I find the biggest problem that they may be having that will cause maybe the biggest improvement in their gameplay. So today we're going to talk about Death Wish, and I think that is pretty obvious. His biggest problem is passing the football, and specifically throwing interceptions. And I could easily just say, hey, throw less interceptions and you're good, but that wouldn't be good and that wouldn't be helpful and that wouldn't be finding the root cause of his passing game struggles. So again, the purpose of the breakdown is to actually provide a solution to the problem that he's having. And just to clarify, his biggest problem passing the ball and where all this pain is coming from is that he's a one-read passer. So after my studies, and what I mean by that is he's kind of like a Justin Fields or a college quarterback who's struggling in the NFL. So what Justin Fields and Death Wish have in common is that after their first read is not there, they panic. Death Wish throws interceptions, Justin Fields runs. Unlike a Peyton Manning who actually makes reads and goes through progressions thanks to passing concepts. And we're going to get into that a little bit later on how he can actually improve, but let's watch some tape. Now, some of this tape is going to be good, but I want you to keep in mind how quickly this ball is being thrown. That was within a second, and that's a touchdown. And a lot of these early passes are going to be coming out very quick. Keep in mind, this is obviously going to his first read. Look at the slot here on the zig route. When his first read is open, Death Wish is moving the ball well. Where he runs into issues is when that first guy is not open. So as we go through these plays, see how quickly he's getting the ball out, no pass rush. Now let's look at this left receiver here. He's covered. That's Death Wish's first read, that and the middle guy, either or. And so he runs and he fumbles. He doesn't know what to do. Let's look at a better example. He decides here that he's going to throw that quick curl route. He loves getting that ball out quickly. He's not making reads. He's predetermining pre-snap. Like this play, he tells this guy to do a streak route because he sees the press coverage, which is fine, but post-snap, there's no adjustments. Let's stop it for a second. Look at circle, wide open. This ball should never go to square, but he decided pre-snap that he's going to throw it. He throws it, and it ends up an interception. So look at this play. He, again, pre-decides he wants to go to triangle, take a shot downfield, but square, X, and R1 are all open. These are not reads being made. But again, before the snap, he's deciding where he wants to throw the ball, and he's not deviating from that. Let's look at this play. Everybody loves the angle route, and Death Wish is going to throw it here, and he actually completes the pass. But X is a much higher percentage completion. Again, first read, and that's it. Again, scissor route. Everybody loves the scissor route, especially last Madden. But Death Wish, he's backed up. He's kind of under some panic here. Circle's open, R1's open. He's going to try to squeeze this in, and he nearly gets intercepted. So that's the problem. Now we're going to talk about how he can improve. And first and foremost, sometimes the key to helping out your pass game is running the football. And Death Wish is actually really good at running the football. Some of these moves he's making with a running back who isn't a superstar is actually impressive. And if you notice, these highlights aren't against awful users. These are very solid runs that Death Wish is having. So that's the first thing I would recommend is, hey, run the football more. You've got good stick skills. Maybe in the offseason, improve that running game by drafting a good running back. That's my first bit of advice. But now, to improve your passing game, let's talk about some steps you can take. So the first step in this is to accept that you're the problem. We know that Madden's not great, but there's still a lot of things you can do to improve. And the biggest thing is to practice, but practice the right way. Just scrimmaging random members who might be good is not going to improve your gameplay unless if you practice good habits in these scrimmages. So let's talk about how you can practice the right way, and particularly with Death Wish, it's going to be more centered towards passing. You can go to the skills trainer, and specifically when you go in there, you can look at short pass concepts because his problem is he doesn't know, or he's not doing past concepts. He's looking at his first read on plays that he likes and he's throwing it, but he doesn't know what to do after that. So my recommendation is go into these past concepts and try a levels concept first. Don't do a bunch of past concepts in one day. Do one and keep practicing that same one for a week. And then once you've mastered that, then you add a new passing concept each week. Don't overwhelm yourself. So the levels concept, super simple. We're showing it right now. That is what I would recommend practicing first because it's one of the easiest to understand. Now, after you're done with the levels concept and the skills trainer, go to practice mode and find a play like this level sales play here on the left and make sure it's in your playbook and practice that play in practice mode. So now what you're going to do is you're going to start adding plays with these different passing concepts in your playbook. And now if your first read isn't there, you're going to eventually learn who to progress to next if that first read isn't there. That is how you're going to become a better passer in the SML. Death Wish, I hope this helped. Guys, this isn't just for Death Wish. I know that's the title of this video, but you can self-analyze and maybe you're doing making some of these same mistakes, and maybe this can help you. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and until next time, have a great day and good luck.